What's up, everybody? Time for a psychology sort of video, social study. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. Appreciate it. Thanks. Today, I want to talk about, I realized I'm the most hated person in the fighting game community ever, apparently, looking at this, right? And he lived, so whatever. People are going to be like, oh, Clayton, you're so, you don't care. Well, I'm ambivalent. But well, I'm going to talk about this because, I think it kind of shows a blood is thicker than water kind of thing. Honor amongst thieves. And it's like, again, an interesting social study kind of thing to me. So I guess Marn was donated tens of thousands of dollars because his health is bad. Marn, a person that is universally, supposedly, apparently, hated. Right? A person that has scammed the community out of money, has rigged multiple fucking tournaments, right? People have gone to tournaments that he rigged and they found out he was rigging it so long into the fucking competition that they lost their plane tickets. They lost all their hotel because it happened too late. Right? I don't know if I've ever actually told the story online. I think maybe I have. How I met Marn originally was, it's funny, we're doing these like CVS2 videos. Marn asked me to teach him how to do the Kim Infinite in CVS2. And again, I'm not the one that came up with the idea for the Kim Infinite, so I can't take credit for that. I'm just the person that made the idea work. The Cyrec guys were the ones that had the idea, and I'm like, how would I come up with that? Which is still pretty crazy to think that I came up with that as a kid, right? All these years later, but I had taught him that, and he had always had a bad rap, right? But I had thought that maybe he had a bad rap because he was beating people. So obviously me, I was beating people when I was a kid too. So, and I had a lot of lies made up about me. But Marn is definitely one of those people that I was like, as time was going on, I'm like, man, I don't know if this dude is actually that good of a person. And it eventually got to, my health is not good. And I beat him in a tournament and he talked all this shit about me. I'm sick, still lied about me. Joked about me. Oh, who cares if Final Showdown beats somebody? Doesn't matter. Final Showdown's only good at combos anyway. Dang, he just got lucky when he beat me. He's totally fine with people joking about me dying, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, what a fucking shitty person, right? And of course, I ended up leaving the community, right? And I've heard nothing but bad things about the guy since then. And looking at this, again, I realized, wow, I must be the most hated person in the history of fucking fighting games. To see this guy get donated tens of thousands of dollars for all the evil he has done in the community, right? And apparently, I'm not super aware of this, but I've read stuff. Apparently, he was abusing animals even, and there's some other like ridiculous shit he was involved in. I can't comment on that because that was after my time, right? Much longer after my time even, but. And then to see people donating to him, right? Who have talked shit about me being sick, who have laughed about it, who have joked, right? Who have helped get me banned on forums because they're mad that I've done more than them in video games. And it's disturbing looking at this, right? I'm not laughing at the guy for being sick, right? But I am ambivalent to his endeavor. And to see that, it just shows that, there must be some sort of like family, right? Maybe he's family to these fucking group of insane people, right? And remember, this is the same community. Let's look at this. This is the community. The community that posts pictures of me as a kid after radiation. I mean, look at me. I mean, here I am now, right? I just my birthday a little bit ago. I don't know how old I look now, whatever, but this is what? 20 years ago after radiation when I was very young, people laughing about it. Oh, look at him. His hair is all falling out. Oh, he's all bloody. He's all red. Hopefully he dies from the radiation. You know, maybe he should touch some grass. Like, what the fuck, dude? People like Buttmonger. Hey, let's pretend that Clayton faked all this stuff, right? He made up all these fake illnesses. He left FGC because he was laughed out of his local scene, even though I left the scene while I was still winning tournaments. How the fuck anyone believed this motherfucker when you can look it up, right? Encourages people to lie about me because it's made him popular. Goes on stream encouraging people to lie about me. It's a good way to get popular, right? I mean, look at how disgusting the community has treated me. Oh, hey, it's very funny Clayton's on a respirator. Whoa. Jeez. Hey, back to the ER again. Oh, I mean lab. Right? Back to the lab ER. When are we going to get a match versus Clayton's respirator? Can you imagine Clayton at the doctor? It seems you have an enlarged gallbladder. Oh, dude, the disease is called Big Green, and I'm the first person to have it. Dude's messaging me on YouTube, joking about me. Hey, how's your super cancer going? I mean, there's a lot of pretty fucking dark stuff the community has done to me throughout the years. Look at the videos about after radiation, me collapsing at a tournament and people joking about leaving me for dead and how they stole my stuff. I've showed my health record, right? Do you think the community ever did anything for me? The community has joked about it, laughed about it. And this same community that will do this will actually support Marn, who legitimately rigged tournaments and screwed over so many people. Are you serious? A dude that has like memes about him, about all the evil stuff he has done in the community. I guess granted, there's literally memes about me. None of it is actually true though, which is the difference. And you can actually see it, and people suppress that information, right? But they will donate tens of thousands of dollars to this guy. How about this? I'm gonna challenge you. If you're watching this, how about this? How about someone, do you want to just pay for my insurance that I do to keep me alive? Do you know how much my insurance is a month? And this is without copays. Without copays. My insurance is like $500 a month, right? Medicare is $174. Yes, I'm on Medicare, which people are, oh, Clayton, he's not sick. He's actually not on disability. I actually just had my disability renewal thing just recently. Guess what? I'm still sick, right? Now, I know you saw that picture of me having radiation, respirators, all this kind of stuff, right? I haven't done radiation in a while, right? But this isn't that my health is suddenly amazing, right? I still get those cluster headaches and all that kind of stuff. The most painful condition known to man, some doctors say. I had one, I think it might have been a week ago, maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. I had one that took me 14 hours before I could even walk again after I had that attack, right? I still got a lot of fucking health problems, right? You don't see the community fucking helping me. You see the community lying about me more, encouraging people to lie about me. The dude that, again, we've showed pictures before, after radiation, me going around helping the community. I was wearing that hat because all my hair is coming out after radiation. You see me teaching people how to do everything in all these video games after I won the tournament, after I got sick in the bathroom, carrying around garbage bags in my pocket. I have actually been to tournaments, and I should probably, I wonder if I could find that. I don't know if I've ever showed that. I should go show, I wonder if it's possible to find, where there's actually old forum posts. I remember because I read about it as a kid. People were joking about me crying on a Daytona machine, laughing about it. They didn't know I was sick. They didn't know I was sick. I was so sick, I had tears coming out. I was in so much pain at that tournament. That's the kind of stuff that happens to me and has happened to me in the community. Do you want to give me, so Medicare is $174, I think it is, I pay. And then the Blue Care secondary is $313. That's not even counting copays. How about this, community? You want to help pay for my fucking insurance just for a fucking month? I dare you. You know, so, but absolutely disgusting, you know, and this is why I said I don't give a fuck if I heard anybody in the video game community died. I don't. Oh, Clayton, I can't believe you would say that. Look at the things that the community has done to me. I don't care. I don't really feel bad for Marn. I feel ambivalent to it. And guess what? He made more money now off the community. He survived, okay? I mean, yeah, it's terrible. He's sick. Oh, wait. He also, you know, kind of talks shit about you. You were sick. Let's not talk about that, though. I mean, come on, dude. But it shows there's this sort of the social psychological thing on it is, I guess, blood is thicker than water. Honor amongst thieves, right? Because you see how corrupt this community actually is. Virtue signaling, right? Again, I see these comments from people like, look at that fucking Coogie motherfucker. I remember that dude. That is one of the motherfuckers that helped get me banned on Dust Loop, saying all my stuff was fake. Which we even showed him in Spirit Juice, right? Who Spirit Juice even recently admitted that all the stuff they lied about me on the forums was never true. They just did it to get me banned, right? Okay, right? That guy who made up all these terrible lies about me, who spread all this propaganda, who Guilty Gear, Marn is one of the people that was rigging Guilty Gear tournaments, he's supporting Marn. You want to fucking donate to me, motherfucker? Hopefully you get fucking sick. I'm serious. I don't give a fuck about you. You're a fucking shitty person. You've never apologized to me. And I think it shows that, and I've said this before, I am at that weird age where, remember, I got into video games. I didn't realize that I could, and this is why I'm getting into this like family aspect, right? Because the blood is thicker than water, honor amongst thieves, so to speak. Remember, I got into video games at a weird time. Of course, I remember things like Street Fighter 2, all this stuff, but excuse me. I didn't realize that I could actually enter tournaments, all this kind of stuff. I didn't realize I could do it until CVS. And then, boom, lickety split, I was already beating people, you know, top players, all this kind of stuff, right? But I was so young, and I'm in my own random place, right? Remember? That I couldn't really go to arcades besides these tournaments. People had to drive me places, all this kind of stuff, right? So I was just, you know, and I've always said, I'm not someone that played video games all day. Obviously, I can still enjoy the thought of video games, right? But I never had a super big crew, so to speak. Not a real family, so to speak. I was always this, you know, surfer boy kid, whatever the community was calling me at the time, right? That's not really my crew here. I just, you know, people, I've heard so many stories, people don't even know where the fuck I lived half the time back in the day because you'd have different people talking about me in different communities, right? But I was never really a part of the FGC like that. I've always just been this outsider dude who was good enough to win tournaments and who has done more for tech and fucking fighting games than anyone else in the history of fucking fighting games, right? So I suppose what I'm getting at there is you could say that perhaps there's this perspective of, you know what, Marn is an asshole, but gosh darn it, he's our asshole. Whereas Clayton is like, well, Clayton, you know, he's always been the lone wolf kind of dude. And, you know, if we actually admit that all this stuff is true, then we have to go back in the community and admit that, you know, yeah, he is actually, this person did this and we actually like hid it and we try to delete it. We've admitted to, you know, well, I guess they didn't admit that they deleted it, but you can see that they deleted that, right? They admitted they blocked me to get people to not watch my posts. They didn't admit that they deleted all the posts. They won't say exactly who deleted all those posts, right? You know, but just crazy, right? I mean, of course, you know, oh, don't post Clayton on the Discord. You're not allowed to post him. You have to give us credit. Look at those Marvel guys. That recent set, the Marvel guys literally saying don't post Clayton stuff, right? Oh no, you got to post Magnus guy. Oh, don't let him. Oh no, Clayton isn't the person that found in all Marvel 3 stuff. It was me. I did all this. Oh wait, you see the dates of Clayton stuff, and you actually watched my videos and you posted on them. Oh, you can't post that. That's like doxing me. Now they're gonna see my name that I read it. Oh hey Clayton. Oh my God, look at your health record. We're laughing about it. I can't believe you would actually expose your health record to the community. Now we can laugh about you. Oh, your dick got fucked up from all the radiation. Like. So again, I guess from that, or even look at the fucking that James Chen shit. He can't fucking talk about me on stream. Oh, I'm one of the most important people ever. But you can't talk about me on stream. Why? But James Chen has fucking Crack Prawn on it. Crack Prawn has been canceled. But he's friends with Crack Prawn, so Crack Prawn is his asshole. Crack Prawn has been, he abused all these girls or whatever the fucking story was. He manipulated all these girls to do stuff, right? But gosh darn it, I like him. It's okay if he got canceled, right? Which is weird because then you go to the Mr. Wizard thing, right? And Mr. Wizard, and the Mr. Wizard thing was weird, dude, because let's remember, people already knew about Mr. Wizard for a long time, but it was convenient for him to still be in the family, so to speak. Because I called him out a long time ago for being weird, right? I feel like me and Mike Watson were one of the only people that Mike had his own beef with Wizard, but But Mr. Wizard, it just seems like it was convenient to get rid of him, so to speak, when they did, right? I mean, even I can say that thinking about all this stuff. Geez, even when I was like, dying in the hospital, all that serious stuff was going on, very few people even checked on me. And that's a really dark and scary thing to say. I mean, I don't know if I told this story actually on YouTube. One of the only people that actually, called me was APOC. If you guys know APOC from back in the day. And I remember APOC, he was calling me to see how I was doing. And funny, this kind of sounds like I'm talking shit about APOC now, but APOC was like, man, have you seen this documentary about eating the sun? Yeah, people are they're like eating the sun and they're being like healthy. I think you need to eat the sun. And, APOC is kind of out there sometimes. And I was like, God bless you, dude. I didn't say that, but in my head, I was like, bro, I appreciate the good vibes, but there's a little bit more going on than just me eating the sun. My body is not doing good right now, dude. I don't think this documentary is going to save my life. I don't think I can eat the sun. He's like, yeah, but, people are eating the sun and they don't have to eat anymore. And it's like healing them. It's like, it's a little more serious than that, dude. My health is a little bit more serious than like eating the sun right now, dude. Like this is legit not good, right? So, but the point of that story is there's very few people that have checked up on me, even now to this day, and even when things were very serious. And of course things are, I'm still at the doctor all the time now. Things are not good, but if you look at me now, and it's like, because you know what? I'm like, the most important thing in my life has to be my health. I don't want to die a sick person, right? Be going to these video game tournaments, it's not healthy, right? And I don't even enjoy some of these new games in the first place either. I'm just entering because I can still win, right? I mean, look at this. Look how evil the community is. So anyway, that's what I'm getting at. The psychology portion of this video was that it goes to show you that Marn, I guess, he's just part of the FGC family. No matter how much evil he's actually done, they're like, well, he's our asshole, I guess. Let's give him tens of thousands of dollars, right? I mean, look at you think I have money? Why the fuck do you think I've played on like duct taped controllers? Because I don't have fucking money. Do you know how expensive it is to fucking keep myself alive? Just my insurance, it's very fucking expensive, dude. That's why I don't have a lot of money, right? You have no idea how expensive it is to live when you are fucking sick like I am, like legitimately sick. Like I was actually even thinking about like filling up some of that oxygen recently, but I can't even fucking afford the fucking oxygen, dude. So, my health, I have very bad periods of health, dude. But you have dudes like this, hey, let's have a match versus Clayton's respirator. Hopefully he dies soon. Disgusting, dude. So no. Anyway. Maybe if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.